Hi guys, Mark here from Bochner's Body Therapy, our fitness programs. Now, if you get back pain at work, I'm going to give you these 3 exercises that you can do without laying on the floor. So stay tuned for this. These are great exercises you want to put into your daily practice. Now let's talk about the first exercise we're going to do, and this is for your piriformis muscle. Now, when this muscle gets tight, this is one of your butt muscles. When this muscle gets tight, a lot of times you can get that pain in the butt that goes all the way down to your toes. So if you're getting that pain, this is a great stretch to do. Now I really like this because it's really easy to do while sitting in the chair. All we're going to do, if I have pain on the right side, is take my right leg and figure forward across the other side. So I'm coming like that so you can see my awesome ninja socks. Now all I'm going to do from here is push down gently on my knee. So I'm starting to get a little rotation of my hip and coming out. If I need a little bit of advanced method, I can kind of pull this up like this, start to push this down, and sometimes depending on your flexibility, I can start to lean into it. So I'm trying to keep good posture. Even when I lean, I'm not dropping down. I'm coming up and leaning into it. So I should feel it right in the back of my butt. If I have pain on my left side, I take my left foot, put it right on top of my right, and I push down. Now, like with anything, you can do this throughout the day. I like to hold this for about 30 seconds, but if you really want results, I personally like to hold it for a minute or a minute and a half. I'm just up here, starting to push it. I can feel that right now. So you want to do this as the first exercise in your back relief program. Now the next exercise we want to cover is just a little rotation of our body. Now hopefully you have a better office chair than me, because if you don't, you need to change that. This will not be comfortable to sit on all day. Now what I like to do from here, you're going to see me actually use some of my jiu-jitsu skills. I'm going to kind of hook the leg just like that so I have some stability. I'm going to take my arms, I'm going to grab onto the chair. So my right hand from here is grabbing to the back, my left is here, and I'm just going to rotate my body just like this. I'm going to come to the other side if I want to either put my foot out or hook it, and I'm just going to kind of twist a little bit. Now, as I do that, you can hold that for 10-15 seconds. You can hold it longer. It's what feels comfortable for you. In this position, or even the other ones, you might get some cracking and popping of the spine. You just want to be careful with it. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You just want to be cognitive of it. You want to make sure you're checking with your physician before doing any of these exercises or anything. However, for me personally, I do enjoy that nice cavitation, that pop when I'm coming in like this. And that's usually just the spine coming back together, just aligning itself. So this is a little rotation, a spine twist. Just make sure you have fun with it, make sure you're safe, and let's get on to the last exercise. Okay, moving on to the last exercise. Now, as a martial arts instructor, as a physical therapist, as a fitness instructor, tight hamstrings, I see that all over the place. And there's reasons for that because a lot of times we don't commit to a stretching program. Now, when you have tight hamstrings, those are the muscles in the back of your legs. This will pull on your pelvis, it will pull on your back. So for instance, if you have tight hamstrings, your back has to work more to start bending and doing things like that. So by alleviating the tightness of the hamstrings, you'll get more rotation. It'll be a lot better for the back. Now the way we're going to do this is we're going to put our foot out. So I'm going to slide up in the chair, put our foot out, bring our toes back to me, and just kind of lean in. I can also take my hands and start to reach up like this just to get a good pull. Now, in addition to having tight hamstrings, your calf is probably tight, so definitely by pulling the toes up to you, you can stretch your hamstrings and your calf. So you're getting a double bonus on this stretch. If I do the other side, I put my foot out. Maybe I want to hold on to the chair and just lean my chest forward, and you're going to feel it pull in the back. Now when I do that exercise, this is one I definitely want to hold for about 60 seconds and 90 seconds if I can, and then do that throughout the day. So now let's do a quick recap of the 3 stretches that we did without having to lay on the floor. The first one was our piriformis, our figure 4. I'm pushing down, holding for at least 30 seconds, preferably for about 90 seconds. Then I'm doing my rotation, coming over here, just trying to stretch out a little bit. And again, well, I'm using other muscles too, so this feels really good. And then stretching out those hamstrings, scooting up in the chair, leaning forward, and again, when you stretch out those hamstrings, it allows you to bend forward easier, it allows you to just move a lot freer, and you want to make sure you commit to doing these exercises every day, and I would even say multiple times per day.